Hello? There was an error. Oh my god. You guys hear me? Oh, my Wi-Fi turned off for a second. Do you guys hear me? I think everything is working right now. So I'm just putting my scanners on my charts and everything. And here we go. I'm missing just one. Layouts. Right. Here we go. Let me fix this. Here we go. This one here. This right here. This right here. This right here. This right here. Okay, perfect. Second. This right here. This right here. Okay, perfect. So yeah, I'm just gonna pick way tightly. This right here. This right here. See, BMF keeps going higher. Why it's not letting me? Oh my god, this is so booked. Oh really?
Oh,
Now I
even
have
up
to
at
pull like
$2.
every
Oh, it
single
definitely has
one.
the full attention. It's definitely the stock that's in focus. I probably should have considered that pullback there off the 9 moving average, but I didn't.
This one, I'm not gonna take any trades to really tickly trade it.
So I'm gonna do a little micro pullback.
The odds are not in my favor.
Just small size for now. Do we break $2? In at 98.
There's a lot of
Maybe at 2
sellers.
right now. So now watch this attempt if we break a 2. There you go. So as it breaks 2, does it hold 2? So then the stop is break even.
It's barely moving. I feel it can reject quicker than it can go up.
So small win. Icebreaker.
So yeah, I'm not gonna trade any of this.
Oh, it's super thickly traded. Yeah, this is typical. Nice pop there through 17.
Keeps going higher, but I'm not interested in even watching it. Like,
So current high 240. So you're seeing up here that we're accelerating a little bit. This can create a volume top. We'll see whether or not that happens. So this area is going to be, anything up here is, as you would imagine, pretty high risk, right? You catch a 20-cent drop like that, and it's going to hurt. and then all of a sudden panic sets in. Traders who aren't as fast start bailing. You know, I'm pretty fast with hotkeys. I can usually get out pretty quickly. But traders who are not so fast, you know, they're fumbling around on thinkorswim, they're selling here. Down 40 cents off the top. So I would say
I'm just gonna wait for a
pulling
bearish
back,
stock. I don't
I would
trust this
probably
one.
switch focus to GovX here.
Almost did
So starter on
this
GovX,
thing
looking for a
changes.
squeeze through 27. So watching GovX added right here. Now looking for the break through 27 and 30. So nice little scalp. Let it pull back. This is now a double top. We hit a high of 30. I didn't take any profit out up there. I didn't sell. I actually didn't sell till it was coming back down at 319, but 11 cents off the high, but that's okay. So now we'll see if this reclaims that level, if it's able to get back up to 330.
We see that GOVX is there's no restriction for short sellers. Also, there was it was going higher and it went to double top. It's US healthcare biotechnology. Daily looks good. Daily looks really good. If it breaks this level, I might add.
So watching GovX added back here, and now looking for a squeeze.
I don't know why I didn't add.
There's
I was just like
43.
maybe
Good.
scared of it.
Now watching.
I wanna watch it right
45.
now. Here we
Added
go.
here. Now looking for a
Added
squeeze
for the break of
through 75. There you go.
$4.
Now watching over 4. New order up around 4. So we got our topping tail candle up there.
Let's see what it does.
So see how attention shifts?
Stop loss would be below 60s. Here we go.
So now watching back over 85. Taking a little profit up here.
Wow, I want to right here.
Now looking for a squeeze through $5. Added at 48.
This moving really
Pulling
quickly.
back a little bit. It's okay. So we got a pop to 5, and then it dips down.
I can barely see the level 2. Let's watch what it does.
So
It's not
that
breaking.
topping tail, I was in sort of at the top of it, and the sellers pulled it right back down, so I jumped right back out.
That was, you guys saw that? That was moving so quickly. Like my eyes were bugging right there.
But these are really big moves, so this is very good to see.
I had profit, then I had lost, which is fine.
So still watching.
But that was
GovX.
moving so quickly. I couldn't even. I haven't never seen that in my life.
GovX down here for the curl back through 45.
Let's watch what it does. If it goes above 450,
Stop
I'm
break
adding.
even. Flat at 35 for now. Watching back over 50. So the nice thing here, we've got a lot of volume. So I can get in and out with big size. So if I get it going the right direction, I'll be in good shape. But if I catch a 50-cent drop with size, that's not going to be so fun. So now we're pulling back, as you can see here. Bought the dip at 83. Can we reclaim 4? Not quite, but got a little profit there. Average is 84. That was a dip trade. There's 402. Oh, there we go, 414 for a second. Sizing down though. Stop break even on the rest.
This stock moves so quickly. Wow, I was like in shock. I've never seen that in my life. Like seeing like stocks moving really quickly, but this one I could barely see the level 2 at one point.
Sold the rest.
When it rejected, I could barely see it. Now it's pulling back. Here we go.
No, I'm not on mute.
We have resistance at 380. Sorry, support. Like, see
So
a
that
double
move from
bottom.
250 all the way up to 5 on GovX was pretty powerful. So 7:30, bottom of the hour.
No, now it's going down. It broke that support level.
HCAI, this is the stock from the other day that made a big move, Chinese stock.
Now it's rejecting. MACD is gonna turn negative. Let's see if we got some news. ACT 600% is crazy. Wow. We got more news. 7:30. Wow, 600% is so crazy. I'm just gonna be waiting tightly. I'm like in shock how quickly level two moved on this stock. That was like, I don't know, my eyes were like bugging. I don't know. It was like so quickly. I'm gonna take a start.
So GovX had that short squeeze, big topping tail candle, then it fades. So that's fine. Still holding above $3, 330, but I'm just gonna leave that alone for right now. SBFM, this one, up to 260 high. It's on a pullback right now, longer pullback. MACD's gone negative. Kind of waiting to see if anything else comes out with news, but we'll see. Sorry to hear that about your dog. Hmm. So SBFM high a day is a little over 260. Has this high of like 224, 225. MACD is currently negative. Would be nice if that could flip to positive.
I'm back. What I see right here is that um there's like a resistance at 345. So if it breaks that level, I might add. Just watch it. We see like a range, a perfect range. 330, 22 there is support, and 345 there is resistance. It's really a short range. But if it breaks either of two, it can go the other way. A big move. So if it breaks the support line, it could go really low. But let's see what it does. Let's see.
Buenas, ¿estás cansadito?
Let's wait right now. Here we go. Let's see. We are resistant at 335 to cat and sellers. Let's see. There's a lot of sellers. Oh my god. It rejects again. Let's watch it. Add it. 49. 40. Goes down. Okay. 34. 38. 43. Here we go. Stop loss will be. What should be our stop loss? 39 approximately. Let's see.
Thank you, Joseph.
49, 50, doesn't break. 51, 51, 52. Here we go. 54, now it's gonna pull away. That's what I like seeing. 62, 63. I'm gonna take some profit. I'm gonna take more profit right here just to protect myself. And I just take some profit right there. That's a nice trade. MACD is crossing, so that's nice. Let's watch it. The more it holds the $0.5, the more bullish it is. So this candle is gonna close at 368. So 368, I'm gonna add. So I'm gonna put 317. 25 shares for a new candle to make a new high. Little pullback. Let's see. Goes down. Breaks the $0.5. Let's see if it pulls back down, up. Now I start rejecting. Okay. I'm just gonna wait. Topping tail. 1 minute. I was gonna right there for the break of that little pivot, but we have double top. 368. If it breaks, I'm gonna add. Let's watch it. Add it. Here we go. 71, 78. Goes back to flat. I'm just gonna wait to see what it does. Stop loss would be 51. like below the $0.50. It rejects immediately. So I'm just gonna wait to see what it does. 65, 67, 65. Um, let's see. 62, 61, 63. And I got the trade right here. Didn't work how I thought it would work. So yeah, 10 cents lost. Small lost. It's good. I'm just gonna be waiting for the next trade. Mami, prende el flash. Just gonna wait right now. So I'll be back.
Well, SPFM is the leading gainer, so sort of I'm keeping it on watch for lack of anything else. Sort of a pullback to the 9 moving average here on the 5-minute chart, but yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to give me another trade, but just kind of keeping an eye on it. It's not easy to borrow.
Um, mm, 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 mm.
So we had this ascending support line which broke. So this may be the backside of the move. So I don't want to overtrade the backside and give back profit. So for right now, just kind of watching.
I thought there was like a little line. Let me see right here.
So I think our pivot on this is around 225. I got a starter here. I'm looking to add over 220. So 219, adding at 219, now looking for 220, then 225, adding at 224. So a
I'm
little
monitoring.
profit here. Now watching 230.
I just think that one is not like. I just think that one is really risky.
So a little trade up to the pivot.
Should I wait?
And now we'll see if it can break that level.
Nothing against waiting.
So next spots to watch are like 225, 235, 245, break the $0.50. So flat the rest for right now.
Eight a.m. Let's see some news.
So just sitting tight right now, top of the hour.
Buy
SPAI keeps popping up and failing. I don't think it's worth trying.
US. Does he have news? Here he goes. Buy. This is hard to borrow. It's more volume though. Let me see it daily. I don't like the daily. I'm not gonna take any trades on this one. There's a lot of resistance levels. Yeah, I'm not interested in it. Nope. There is resistance again at 343. Let's see. 41, 42, 44. It broke. Add it. Let's see if it breaks the $half. 48. Nice. 47, 50. Here we go. Now it's pulling away. 49. Come on. 49, 47. Stop loss would be 32 around that level. 45, 49. Just goes back up. 50, 52, 54, 55. I'm gonna take some profit. I'm gonna take some profit. I'm gonna take some profit. Nice trade. Now we are resistance at 378.
GovX I traded on the break of 3 and then kept adding as it went up to a high of 5.
Big rejection on GOVX. Um, Lab BT. Biotechnology US. What is that for? Let me see the daily. Daily looks weird. Got some resistance levels and all-time highs. It's 983. Higher flow, both nice volume, nice routing volume. Lay BT. Hard to borrow and chores charting the bid is prohibited. So this could be a good one. It has some things that I like. It's holding the VWAP. Big sell on the level 2. It break VWAP. Goes back up. Big red candle on volume and on the 1 minute. I like seeing that. But we see struggling there. Short sellers are like in control of this right now. Maybe not, but there are a lot. So I'm just gonna be waiting tightly. Wow.
No, Jess is traveling this week. He's doing a family adventure.
Here we go. Squeezing higher now. Wow. Okay, this high risk, so I'm gonna put less chair size. Micro pullback right there. 264.
Nice
Let's
pop
see.
on LABT, but it's got a topping tail right there, so we'll see whether or not it can hold up.
If it holds a $0.5, I might add. Um. Hmm. Add it. Right here, there's like a support line. If it breaks, take some profit. 10.
So I got a starter on this, and I'm looking for the squeeze through $3 a share.
Wow.
There you go. So, well, manage risk. So we got a pop there up over 3. But again, another topping tail. My average is 81. My best exit was only 96. Best exit was only 96. So, you know, it's a winner, but not as big of a win as I'd like. So, you know, you get that quick squeeze there up to 316. We like that, but then it comes right back down.
Let's see what it does.
So let it pull back and see if we get another trade on it.
Nice. We got hide at 316. It breaks. Okay, it pulls back.
So a curl all the way back to the high. Good. Then it dips back down again. So new high is 326. So if you took that first trade and then weren't in and out quick enough, you got a chance to get out as it curled back up, but that's not the best spot to be in.
Let's see what it does.
Buying the dip
Wow.
here, and now there you go, another pop. So now watching it over 50. A little profit up here. Average is 318. So now we're up 125%.
I don't know where to entry. It's like difficult to trade. It like goes down, like does a dip, and then it goes up.
So taking
So
a little
weird.
more profit here. It's jumpy. Got a red candle forming
Like
right
250,
here.
45, 45. Let's see. Like I don't know where to trade this one.
Current high is
And
68.
also it's kind of extended. Like there's 5
I
green
like it
candles
when
in
they
a
jump
row.
up. I don't like it when it drops back down. Little dip at 36. See if that pops back up to 44.
And we have a topping tail on the 1 minute now.
41.
So now I
So
think it's
red
more
candle
risk.
now at the top. Let it pull back.
She's telling now right here.
So now we're pulling back a little bit. Now, the thing is, some of the others had no news. This one has news. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You know, the others were going up with no news, so there's speculation about what the news could be. This one has news. It's going up probably more than normal because the market's hotter. I would wager that maybe this news isn't strong enough to sustain this move. But we'll see what happens. You know, the market can be irrational, as we know.
Here we go. I don't know where to take a trade. I feel this is really risky.
Pushing higher, decent volume, but the 1 minute volume is a little lighter. So I wonder if we're going to have resistance up here. Let's see what this does.
Very sad for.
So I'd be a little nervous to take a trade right at this moment. You see that heaviness that we have it for? It might be able to break it, but right now it's just a bit of a resistance point. So let it dip down again. Anyone that bought there for the break of 4 probably sells. It flushes down. And then maybe you get another attempt, and maybe the next attempt works better. In hindsight, that micro pullback down there at 350 did work. First candle to make a new high. But it didn't produce a move nearly as big as the first leg up. This was the first leg up. That's the second. Now we're doing another pullback. So the second move got a lot smaller in spite of high volume. So I'd say that's kind of a divergence.
Let's wait. I'm looking for the break of 4.
So just watching here. So this is the spot where some people might jump in for that break of 4. I'm just going to hold off for a second. It's a little heavy, right? Pulling back even more, all the way down.
Up to 354. Let it pull back.
Up the dip right down there. I like doing those quick little dips off $half and whole dollars. So now looking for the pop back through 70. So watching 67 and 70. There we go. There's 70. So kind of a break, actually, I guess a break-even trade. I got some profit at 65 and then the rest at 55. What I liked there was the support I was seeing at 350, but then it didn't really hold that level super well. So it's important just to jump out if it doesn't bounce enough. So sitting tight.
Just waiting right now. Be patient. Wow. Wow. That's crazy.
I sold on the bid. Yeah, I did.
¿Estás cansado? ¿Estás triste?
Once you're trading more than I think it's like 1,000 shares,
Gracias.
your per trade will be cheaper than per share. So, like I said on
Playa
LABT,
en la brisa.
the news might not actually be helping it because the news might not be that great. It might just be that because the market was sort of hot today that we got better follow through, but not because it was a big headline. So eventually the quality of the headline matters.
Mm-mm-mm.
see AI curling up a little bit. It's below VWAP, so we'll have to see if it can break that level. Nice pop from 9 to 11, though. This one's Chinese, no news.
HCTCI. Let's see if it breaks the VWAP. On 8:30. La playa y la brisa, memi tu sonrisa. Magia, magia bless. I wanna mute myself to hear the music.
Que mi amor, te van a inolvidable, yo sé. Sus sonrisas, sus ojos, mi amor. Son las 5 de la mañana y la música está sonando. Es mucho peso. Pensando cómo hago. Sabes que mi amor, te van a inolvidable, yo sé. Sus sonrisas, sus ojos, mi amor. Son las 5 de la mañana y la música está sonando. Es mucho peso. Pensando cómo hago para volver a verte. No tengo excusas, se lo dejaría a la suerte. Yo sé que quieres, pero te hace la fuerte. Salimos de medallo en el privado con verano en Ibiza. La playa y la brisa, flores que dan risa. Hágale pues mi amor, quítese esa camisa. Quieres que te desvista, hay sexo a la vista. Solo somos tú y yo, tú y yo haciendo el amor en la playa. Te gustó cuando me pasé de la raya. Un palpito de los dos nunca falla. A veces dices que no, pero yo tengo que te conozco, los lunares en tu rostro. Cada vez que lo hacemos, nunca dejamos rastro. A los dos nos gusta hacerlo con un poco de pasto. Y yo ya lo tengo guardadito aquí en el frasco. Baby, se nos pasó la noche y empezó a amanecer. Antes de que se vaya quiero hacerlo otra vez. Menos mal tengo el video por si no te vuelvo a ver. Hágale pues y empiece a modelar. Me tienes en un viaje espiritual. A ti te encanta el tuce, a mí fumar. Ya sé dónde vamos a terminar. Tú y yo haciendo el amor en la playa. Te gustó cuando me pasé de la raya. Un palpito de los dos nunca falla. A veces dices que no, pero yo tengo mis mañas. Tú y yo haciendo el amor en la playa. Te gustó cuando me pasé de la raya. Un palpito de los dos nunca falla. A veces dices que no, pero yo tengo mis mañas. ¿Sabes qué, mi amor? Es una cosa deliciosa. Y aquí en Grecia, en Santorini, como que la música suena más chimba, ¿sí sabes? Bendito con los...
Yes, what a song. This is my favorite song.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Hear this
Guys.
music.
Nina just built an app.
Impossible. Nina can't code. Interesting.
Pólvora.
Atardecer en un yate, en la bahía lejos de la gente. Los dos fresquitos, el aire a 16. Con radera ya vamos a despegar. Mami, prende el flash, pa' que grabe todo. Como te lo meto en la suite presidencial. Y vamos a disfrutar. Con botellas de alcohol, mi amor, usted y yo. El dedito se lo metí, ya en los ojos me miró. Me dijo que no parara, que eso le encantaba y yo no voy a parar. Mi amor, soy tu fan, mi amor, soy tu fan. Se lo metí en el jacuzzi. Soy fan de ella, pero más de su pussy. No trabaja con la DEA, la chimbita es exclusive. Qué rico se ve ese culo en el bikini Gucci. El bolsito te lo lleno de billetes. 2 esmeraldas en tus ojos y los aretes. Pero en la cama te lo cobro, te doy fuerte. Aunque seamos casi novios, casi flete. Y casi nadie sabe que lo hacemos ella y yo. Por eso ninguno en la calle a mí me preguntó. Cada vez que se lo quiera meter yo la llamo. Y me la llevo a Cartagena, una isla y yo. Me prende el flash, pa' que grabe todo. Como te lo meto en la suite presidencial. Y vamos a disfrutar. Con botellas de alcohol, mi amor, usted y yo. El dedito se lo metí, ya en los ojos me miró. Me dijo que no parara, que eso le encantaba y yo no voy a parar. Mi amor, soy tu fan, mi amor, soy tu fan. Ella es mi Daisy, yo se lo meto en la bahía. Dice que le gusta como le hago el amor y le canto la poesía. Yo le digo que ella es mi perra, pero que también es mi vida. Que si no me como ese culo me siento en un callejón sin salida. No sé qué me pasa cuando yo te lo meto. Siento que me prendo yo. No llames casualidad, a lo que es conexión. A ella le gusta cuando le bajo el bikini, cuando la grabo en pelota, cuando adentro me devine y ahora no quiere parar. Ella no quiere parar. Me dice que está muy loca con ese puto aderal. Yo le digo que disfrute lo que va a pasar, que ahora ella es millonaria, mi tarjeta va a gastar. Me prende el flash, pa' que grabe todo. Como te lo meto en la suite presidencial. Y vamos a disfrutar. Con botellas de alcohol, mi amor, usted y yo. El dedito se lo metí, ya en los ojos me miró. Me dijo que no parara, que eso le encantaba y yo no voy a parar. Mi amor, soy tu fan, mi amor, soy tu fan. Siempre bless.
Siempre blessed. Let's put some. I like Musa remix.
I don't have sell orders that show up perfect, so I'm not sure where that where you're seeing that.
Si cualquiera estás con el número uno. Estoy como musa de ese culo. Qué lindos ojos, qué bien te ves. Eres mi musa, yo te pienso a todas horas. Y si tengo que manejar, ella coge la pistola.
No soy cualquiera, estás con el número uno. A tu novio en un backwood me lo fumo. Si estoy down, cojo musa de ese culo. Yo soy la estrella y ellos solo son el humo, ma. Te palpitas si te agarro la cintura. Tu amiga lesbiana se lo meto y duda. Slow down, sube la temperatura. Codeína y tú si te sientes en las alturas.
Está perfecto. Luigi, Benchito y Valenciaga, yo no soy boqueco. Tú eres la misma de yogurcito, eres mi amuleto. Contigo yo sueño con un boomerang en casa en Río Negro. Mi amor, si me falla solo hay soledad. Quiero comerte en la intimidad. Tú eres mi musa, las putas son fan. Y ya de eso me quiero quitar. Él quiere recuperar el hogar y yo se piro, lo voy a matar. Contéstale si estamos culiando y gemile mami al celular. Mucha prepago que quiere comerme, eso es culpa de la fama, ma. Ignora a todas tus amigas, ellas están en inseguridad. Y yo quiero comprarte joyas y perlas pa' que brilles cuando estemos culiando en la oscuridad. No soy cualquiera, estás con el número uno. A tu novio en un vago me lo fumo. Si estoy down como musa de ese culo. Yo soy la estrella y ellos solo son el humo, ma. Te palpitas si te agarro la cintura. Tu amiga lesbiana se lo meto y duda. Slow down, sube la temperatura. Codeína y tú si te sientes en las alturas.
Te grabo night shot cuando tu culo está bouncing on my dick. La vista 360 en toda la suite. Te lo metes.
I like this song.
La bióloga con su malo, ella no lo comparte. Me dice, papi, ven que quiero pilonearte. Ella tiene un noviocito, di que quiero un gantel. Puede ser lo que sea, pero que nunca me falte. Me dice, papi, ven que quiero pilonearte. Que yo tenía otra, pero ya hablamos el martes. A ti que yo quiero detonarte. Botando esa chapa es otra cosa. Y en polcoseado en otra nota. Dándole tejido a esa perrita. Ella no quiere mi cuarto, que me trae una amiguita. Y ese culo pesa como 20 libras. Yo soy un diablo y en la cama ni se diga. Con ella que son los mejores. Yo la vi un día saliendo del Ever. Soy un bandido, mami, nunca te enamores. No me disfruta el momento y no le pares. Que la pase a buscar en los motores. Por los principios, los dones y los bares. Ella no era de ahí, fundió con el bandidaje. Y una blanquita y su papá es de traje. Ya no son metales, son armas digitales. Ella me dice, papi, a quién que hay que darle. Pero al final ellos nada más hablan por redes. Ella sabe que no es nada bueno. Que a veces se ven una, pero siempre no entendemos. Cuando nos topamos ese toto que te pelo. Mami, tú estás más linda cada vez que nos vemos. Ella es loca con su malo, ella no lo comparte. Me dice, papi, ven que quiero pilonearte. Ella tiene un noviocito, di que es un gantel. Puede ser lo que sea, pero que nunca me falte.
I don't think that Thinkorswim is the best platform. I think Schwab is good, and Ameritrade was good, especially because of the price improvement that you get from payment for order flow. It's just that Thinkorswim as a platform doesn't allow you to set up the hotkeys that I use every single day. So I didn't make millions of dollars on Thinkorswim before I started using Lightspeed. I struggled on Thinkorswim, I struggled at E-Trade, and then I used Lightspeed. So I took using Lightspeed and brokers like Lightspeed. There were a few others that I got the same software. I never found, as a beginner, using things like intuitive. I used it, but I didn't find it intuitive. But high. So I ended up using discount brokers like Lightspeed that charged only $2.50 a trade instead of $10 a trade. integration to download and pay for DAS. But that's a lot cheaper than $2 a trade at Lightspeed. So, you know, comparatively, you're still saving a lot of money. So for my trades today, let's see. I traded 670,000 shares. That's a lot of shares traded. So I'll log into my Lightspeed account and we'll see what my commissions are today. They're going to be high. They'll be over $1,000 in commissions today, in one day. Now I'm up 18,600. So, you know, but I was punching the buy and sell button with 10,000 share blocks on those cheaper stocks. So that adds up big time. So my commissions today are total fees and commissions. The ECN fees are $1,191.11, and my commissions are $111. So if I had taken all of those trades at Schwab, you would argue that I would have saved, you know, $1,300 in fees and commissions. However, I would counter that on 670,000 shares, might have lost, you know, a penny per share in slippage. And that's $6,700. I might have lost more than that because the ability to execute is not as fast as with Lightspeed. So I think that you know, that's a very real problem. So this is my, I'm just showing you everything except my account number. So those are the trades from today.
If you give me 15 seconds, I'll explain exactly how this works. First, we build a tailored system.
You know, I mean, you saw how fast I was jumping in and out, jumping into with 50,000 shares and then getting out within like half a second. Or I mean, maybe not half a second, but you know, I was getting in so quickly and getting out so quickly. If I had tried to do that with Thinkorswim, I mean, I might have lost 5 cents of slippage. That's $2,500, right? I mean, so that's the issue. However, if you're trading with 500 shares, you're trading with 1,000 shares, it's no problem. You're trading with 2,000 shares, 3,000 shares, it's a much smaller difference. So I would probably say that today, this wasn't true when I was getting started, but today, if you're struggling at Thinkorswim and you switch to Lightspeed, would that make the difference? And I don't think that it would. I think that Lightspeed makes you a little bit more efficient in terms of getting less slippage on your trades, but I think with regular share size, it's not enough to make the difference between profitable and losing. When I was getting started, the difference was greater because the commissions were so much higher at the retail brokers.
Velo. I'm just gonna wait right now. AUUD, really low float, US over capital services. Daily looks good. And it's let me see, we have some resistance levels right here. Okay, we got 239. That's it, right? 216, 223, 228. And I guess this one is gonna be tickly traded. I knew it. So no trades. Unless the level 2 fixes. Big sellers on the level 2. I'm not interested to take the trade it.
Just sitting tight for right now. Listening to scanners.
QCY. Okay. Let me see. Hard to borrow on short sale restriction. That's weird. Deficit issuer failed to meet Nasdaq continued listing requirements. That's so weird. I don't know what that means. Yes, news. Healthcare, medical diagnosis. Okay. We got previous resistance at 493. Otherwise, they looks good. Higher flow though. I don't know about this one. I'm not gonna take any trades. Continue. Let's see. CBRG. On this one, we got resistance. We have a lot of stocks moving today. 1471. CBRG. 14. We just need more volume on this one. Big sellers on the level 2. And spreads are high. So I'm just gonna be waiting to see what it does.
Okay, so about 90 seconds to the top of the hour. PIII, curl off the bottom, not interested in that.
9. Let's see if we got news or anything moving. If not, I think I'm gonna walk away because there's nothing moving right now. Oh my god. CP healthcare providers.
I have tried LSPT and I didn't find that successful. I haven't really used ARCA that much recently. I'm sure I've used it in the past, but not as much recently. But NASDAQ has been fine. So continued attention right now on lower priced names. I think today's also a good example of where I actually made the least on the stock that's up the most, but because the market was pretty warm today, we had sympathy momentum, and GovX and LABT, I was able to manage my risk on better, and I did well on both of those.
Well, I think that's it for today for me. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, it was a nice day. This was my total. This my total here. I'm just gonna journal them. I'm gonna do. How do you say that? A trading recap later of my trades on YouTube. So you guys wanna watch it, join it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Today is a green day. I'm happy about it. Small green day. It's better than a small red day. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys tomorrow at 7 a.m. Or later. I'm gonna do a recap in 1 hour. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.